Hey, it's Plain Decoded. Please like, share, subscribe, and comment. I want to hear what people think of what I'm doing. Consider supporting me on Patreon. It gets you into my Discord and will help me to upgrade to a new computer and to get better astrology software and make better videos. Thanks for everyone who is supporting. Before I get into the game, I want to just talk about my channel and what I'm doing. I'm using the rules of sports astrology to predict the outcome of the game, but more importantly, and what I'm better at, is doing scoring plays. I'll talk about both things here, but my focus is scoring plays, and I will give my opinion on the money line. Check with your bookie how to bet a scoring play. On Bet365, I hit a button called Instant, and then scroll down to Score, and hit that button and put in my bet. As the ball gets down the field closer to the end zone, the odds get worse, so it's all about timing. For the game today, the moon phase is first quarter, and the moon is in Taurus. All the planets are direct, so nothing is retrograde. Okay, I'm going to get into the Bengals at the Chiefs. The Chiefs are minus 120 on the money line, minus 1.5 on the spread. The local time is 5:30 p.m. local. All the times that I give are local times, always. The first house has Leo in it, ruled by the Sun. The 10th house has Aries in it, ruled by Mars. It's close to switching. The 7th house for the underdog has Aquarius in it, ruled by Saturn. The 4th house has Libra in it, ruled by Venus. So the favorite gets the Sun and Mars, and the underdog gets Saturn and Venus. And the part of fortune is in Scorpio, so Mars is null for the favorite. So the favorite only has the Sun, because priority is given to the dispositor of the part of fortune. All right, and then what do I see? So at the beginning of the game at 5:30, that's the broadcast time, which doesn't normally kick off right at 5:30. But if it does kick off right at 5:30, the Sun here is on the DSC. It's at 9 degrees and 47 minutes. It's just inside the 7th house, which means it's controlled by the 7th house, and that Sun represents the favorite. So if it somehow kicks off directly at 7:30, that'll be a really good testimony for the underdog. But usually it kicks off about 2 minutes after. So you can see here it says 9 degrees and 41 minutes, and this is 9 degrees and 47 minutes, so it's 7 minutes inside, and that's right at 5:30 local. However, usually it starts off at 2 minutes after, and at that point the Sun is just outside, just on the cusp of the DSC, controlling the house instead of being controlled. And then you can see that the actual ascendant and descendant are at 10 degrees and 5 minutes. And that's a really powerful testimony for the favorite. Here, the moon is applying to square Saturn, and it's really close. So the moon is squaring Saturn at 15 minutes. That's a really good testimony for the underdog. The moon here is opposing the part of fortune. See, the moon's at 25 degrees and 21 minutes, and the part of fortune is 25 and 39. So it's applying to oppose that, and that's a good testimony for the underdog. I'll put on the aspect. See that now it's a solid line in between there. So two really good testimonies for the underdog, and one really powerful testimony for the favorite, as long as the game starts at 2 minutes after the broadcast time. And I think it will. So my opinion for who should win this game, if the game starts at right on the minute, right on 30 minutes, then I think that the underdog should win. If the game starts 2 minutes after, like it usually does, or any time after that, as long as it's not like 10 minutes after, then the favorite should win. If the game for some reason starts like 10 minutes after, let's jump ahead. It has to be 2 degrees away. So let's do 10 minutes after. Let's see if it's 2 degrees away. So it's about 2 degrees away. Now it's getting weaker, right? Anytime after that isn't good, but it should start at 2 minutes after, so I like the favorite to win. So the Chiefs should win, in my opinion, as long as the rules of astrology are applying properly, and they don't always. So, like I said in my previous video, this is mostly going to be about the scoring plays, and I have been tracking them, and I didn't post this video yet because I wanted to track what happened in hockey yesterday with the aspects. to see if I can overlay anything on here. And I'm glad I did, because I saw some things that are hitting that I can put into this game. So here's the aspects and drives, and I'll put the notes in the video. And the first one I like is 652. The antithesis of Lord 1, the Sun, is cusp the IC. That's been smashing in hockey all week, and it should smash here too. And then I'm glad I didn't put on. I'm glad that I didn't post my video yet, because I was reflecting on yesterday's hockey to see what was happening. The Moon cusp the MC was just crushing, like hitting. The only problem is that it could potentially be halftime. That's the halftime area. If it goes long, that's good, because then we can get a scoring play in here. But generally, that's the halftime area. So hopefully it goes long, and that the Moon cusp the MC can come through, because that's been crushing. And then at the end of the game, I think we're going to get a lot of action, because at 8:14, Mars cusp the MC. That's been absolutely crushing. I think I'm actually put an extra check mark here. And then at 8:35, right at the end of the game, this has been crushing as well. The antithesis of Mercury cusp the IC, just crushing. Like, these are the two things I've been seeing the most happen. So at the end of the game, I think it's going to be a real exciting game at the end, with some, like, maybe some comebacks or some, like, going way ahead. But these are really, really good times. The Mars cusp the MC, just absolutely crushing, and the antithesis of Mercury cusp the IC, absolutely crushing. And Mercury will be the 7th house at that point, but I don't think it'll matter. But the Mars one is really been crushing. I like that a lot. So the Mars, the Moon, and then at 6:52, the Sun cusp the IC. And the question mark ones, I've just been observing. They have been hitting, and I'm just putting them there to watch for. Okay, thanks for watching my video. Thanks for liking, subscribing. Please like and subscribe, and consider supporting me on Patreon. Have a great night.